Welcome to Regal Cinemas. Refreshments are available in the lobby. And please, keep our theater clean by disposing of trash in specified containers. And remember, gift certificates are available for any special occasion. Enjoy the show.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free. Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too. This free Sonic 2 is a $54.99 value. You get 2 Sonics for the price of 1. Sonic 2 fits easily into any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer plastic for years of family fun. And pets love it too. Buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 free.
Act now. Wiener Dog sweaters sold separately.
And Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Well, my dear, all the better to eat you with. Huh?
I think somebody's hungry.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh, I hate it when this happens.
'Cause real golden honey makes every oat the irresistible part of this good breakfast.
Sorry, Red. Nothing personal.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Now I feel just awful about that grandma thing.
He's a smart one, isn't he? What are you gonna name him?
Do they look like just apes to you?
He saved our lives.
He was remarkable.
Apes together! Strong, strong!
You're him. You're Caesar. We've been searching for you for so long.
I did not start this war. I fight only to protect apes.
Human gets sick, ape gets smart. Then human kill ape. But not me. I run.
There are times when it is necessary to abandon our humanity, to save humanity.
They must pay. I will finish this. I offered you peace. I showed you mercy.
You talk about mercy? No matter what you say, eventually you'd replace us. That's the law of nature. So what would you have done?
What did
the beginning! Apes together, strong! We are the beginning! Apes together, strong!
Have you come to save your apes? I came for you.
When the war started, they protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
They're not people, Maya. It's just programming.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles. This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it. Or they win.
Did you locate the weapon?
Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
So we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is? She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
Whose side you want, huh?
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
This week on Tarzan.
Who are you?
I'm Tarzan.
Find this Uplander.
Athena, you cannot fight Claudius alone.
I'm looking for my friend.
This is no barbarian. Obey this man. You have neither the time nor the strength to break those chains.
Tarzan. Orphaned at birth in darkest Africa. Raised by the great apes. He grew up in the primitive world of the jungle until fate brought him face to face with his past. Taking his rightful place as Earl of Greystoke, Tarzan soon became disenchanted with civilization. He returned home to Africa. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle.
There it is. And remember, we follow it, it leads us to honey.
Yes. But if you don't feed it a little honeycomb, next time it'll lead you into a trap.
But we didn't feed it last time.
Let's go.
I should have spent more time on the cricket field. My spirit's willing, but my body isn't.
Something's wrong here, Temba.
What? You can't find the bird?
We should go.
Sometimes I think your senses play tricks on you. Look around! No one's been here!
All right, somebody's been here. But it's been a long time ago.
Timber! 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 Timber!
Well, at least I'm alive. Whew. Huh.
Let go of me!
Let her up.
No!
Let her go. She's a traitor condemned to die. And that same fate awaits you, Uplander.
Who are you?
I'm Tarzan.
Quickly, Athena escapes. Quickly, kill.
We should go. Come on.
My knee.
They're moving away from us.
To their death, I hope. Oh.
Here,
No, I'll not have that on me.
it'll help stop the pain.
I've seen this plant 1,000 times. I thought it was a weed.
The soldier called you a traitor.
They're fools. If anyone should stand accused of betrayal, it's Claudius. Self-proclaimed emperor. He banished all of us who stand for freedom. It's a suffering land you've wandered into.
I did not wander here. I'm looking for my friend who's disappeared. He may be hurt.
If Claudius has found him, you can be sure of it.
Then I must hurry.
Better to add your strength to our cause. A force of 50 will fare better than one. Freedom belongs to all of us.
We'll save this one for Claudius.
My lord.
Come around here where I can see you. What is so important that you must interrupt me at my only moment of leisure?
Our men were attacked, my lord.
And Athena?
Athena has escaped.
So this is my reward for being kind. I knew that I should have killed Cassius instead of exiling him.
It wasn't Cassius, my lord.
It wasn't Cassius?
No, my lord.
Then who? These so-called rebels who know how to only fight amongst themselves?
It was an uplander.
One man?
One man, my lord.
Casca, would you say that our soldiers are in need of a new captain?
No. No, my lord.
No. Of course not. Find this uplander and bring him to me.
My lord.
On your feet! Don't waste water on the rebels.
Why have they arrested us?
They think we're outlaws. Grave paranoia, I must say, for my talents lean more towards the performing arts. What's your talent, friend?
Lately? Confusion.
Ah, humor. Well, you'll need more than a keen wit to satisfy the Emperor. Isn't that right, Augustus? Conspicuous in your silence. The result of a man of many words with no forum in which to voice them. He's under the delusion he's the rightful leader of the land.
Hold your tongue before you lose it.
Friend, uplander, barbarian. If you wish to live, I recommend you follow my lead. You are now in Castra Mare, the domain of Claudius the Terrible.
Augustus has been taken prisoner?
Captured with that fool Terrence.
Then why aren't you after them?
Athena, it was your father's intent to be caught.
But it's too soon. Our plan is not fully in place. Cassius, you're a soldier, should know better.
And as a soldier, you know I cannot disobey an order from my leader.
Then I will.
Athena!
You poor! Don't tell me!
Claudius, I'm afraid he's not in a very good mood.
I don't want excuses, I want results! All citizens pay taxes! It is the law! It is not negotiable!
Brother. Are you tired so soon of your country retreat?
Your men brought me here tied like an animal.
You're lucky they didn't execute you. That is the fate reserved for those who turn against the throne.
Then sentence yourself, since you alone violate the decree.
Long ago, brother, you predicted that my reign would soon turn to ruin. Yet here I am. And there you are.
Cruel twist of fate, which I hope will soon be rectified.
Yes. Yes. Of course.
Why? You ruined everything!
Athena, you cannot fight Claudius alone.
Then will you help me?
When the time is right.
And when will that be? When my father's been crucified? Will any of you help me? I need your help! We have to fight!
I'll help you.
Seize him!
Cassius, no!
I'm not your enemy!
He speaks the truth. Cassius! He saved me from being captured while you were busy training your men.
So, why did you come?
I'm looking for my friend. I saw the crucifixions.
Then we go.
It is too late to stop Augustus. By now, he has either completed his mission or died in the attempt.
And if my father is dead, our cause is lost.
Why do you insist on disobeying his wishes?
Miserable fool! Augustus! My brother! Assassin! I will now carry out your sentence!
You can't kill him without a trial.
Caesar, my lord, the Uplander is right. Kill Augustus without the consent of the people, and you make him a martyr. My lord.
Take them away! To the dungeon! Take them away!
Leave him, the Uplander. My finest soldiers could not stop a feeble old man. Yet you did, Uplander.
Nas Maritori, te salutamus.
What?
Nas Maritori, te salutamus.
You speak the mother tongue.
I learned it in Rome.
You have been to Rome?
I studied at her universities.
Universities? Universities? This is no barbarian. Bathe this man. Make sure he's made comfortable. Yeah.
I know this is difficult, but I think it might be the safest to approach the city from the west.
From the west?
From the east. The guards there are slack.
You would know. Cassius was chief centurion until the coup.
I was taught that the military is there to serve the people, not enslave them.
Is there any other way to get to Castromare?
It won't be easy. This place is a fortress.
Castromare was built to protect the only child of Mark Antony and Cleopatra. Their love affair infuriated Julius Caesar. They knew that once he found out about the boy, he'd have him killed.
The child was sent deep into Africa with a legion to protect him, with orders to maintain their position, until word was sent for him to ascend the throne.
That was 1900 years ago.
His blood is mine, and my father's, and that of Claudius. He'll kill my father, and your friend.
Ah, my young chief. I trust you're enjoying yourself. Is their touch delicate enough?
Most pleasing. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed such luxuries.
I could tell that you were a man of nobility.
I was. Now I'm a chief without a people to lead.
What is this?
Victims from the circus. It used to be a place of sport. Claudius returned it to an arena of death.
We have to go.
Tell me of Rome. Who's emperor?
There is none.
No emperor?
Rome is just a city within the country of Italia. It has produced some of the world's greatest minds and artists known to man. But it is no longer an empire.
The empire has fallen. Was it the Senate?
Well, they were ineffectual.
You see? Destroyed from within by foolish theories. For years I endured the warbling of my brother about popular rule. I knew that it could only bring ruin. Let it be known that Chief Timba now holds an official title in my court. Imperial Historian.
You're very gracious, but I can't stay.
Rome may have fallen, young chief. But here I am emperor. People. They were never your people, brother. You may have the blood of Caesar, brother, but not the spine.
My brother, Claudius, has sentenced me to fight for my life before you, the people I once ruled. For the future of Castromare, I throw down my arms.
Boring. Even in death.
Only one of us
can leave this ring alive, make swift your deed.
Father.
I cannot, my Caesar.
Casca.
No!
Go of me!
No!
There's nothing you can do now.
I'm going to kill him.
It's suicide to go down there.
This is not your fight. Let me finish it.
The only thing that will be finished is your cause. Be patient.
You are so good. You serve Claudius well.
Cassius!
I should have killed this swine sooner.
It's blame you seek and blame yourself for not acting sooner.
The benefit of the doubt until I saw your friend standing in Claudius's favor.
That's your friend?
Athena, suspicion and doubt, and Claudius is one.
When were you planning to betray us all?
You're deceiving yourselves.
What you just saw was the enforcement of laws inside an organized society. That man attempted to assassinate society. That man attempted to assassinate me.
That was your brother.
Through no fault of my own.
He was unarmed.
By his own choice.
What choice? He was murdered.
As chief, you should know that drastic measures are sometimes needed to ensure order.
A true leader does not lead by intimidation.
If I were to let him live, what sort of message would I have been sending to my people?
That you are a merciful ruler.
You're wrong. It would have shown weakness. And soon other factions would be plotting against me.
What I know is...
You know nothing! Absolutely nothing, young chief! Casca may be slow of mind, but he is an incredible fighter. Would you join me, please?
I've seen enough.
Very well. You should go. You're free to do as you please.
What are you doing? What are they doing?
Tired, Athena.
No. You cannot let Augustus's death weaken your resolve.
Look, there's just no end to all this killing. No, our cause is lost.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Castromari's finest citizens giving up without a fight. Please do something.
I have seen faces like these before, Athena. You would fare better trying to raise the dead.
Are you saying we must stand back and do nothing, while Claudius plunders and kills?
Yes, until the wind has shifted.
Until this day, I've not known you to be a coward.
Your sword is not the only weapon that strikes at the heart.
But it is with my sword that I will defeat Claudius! Go. All of you. I'll fight alone.
How are you feeling?
A bit taller, thank you. Well, if it isn't Claudius's savior.
The day we arrived, and Augustus got past Claudius's guards, you did that.
It's about time someone recognized my worth around here. Your value has certainly risen since last I saw you.
Yes, at a high price.
A man of conscience.
I just need some answers.
I think you already know the answers. What you're looking for is confirmation.
Did I stop the wrong man?
I wish I could soothe your soul, but then I'd be a liar and a thief, which I am. But this I will tell you, without worry to your feelings. Mephistopheles himself would be hard-pressed to forge a deal with Claudius.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about your father.
All hope is gone.
Are you giving up?
My father was our hope. Now we have none.
Entire lives have been lived hoping. It's time to act, Athena. Give your people time to mourn your father. They'll be ready to fight.
But these people are not warriors. We're talking about politicians, noblemen, scribes. Everything but soldiers. We were fools to think that we could defeat my uncle.
You'd be foolish to stop trying.
With more men like you, there'd never be a Claudius.
There will always be a Claudius. And there will always be someone like you to stop him.
I'm not my father.
You have your father's spirit. And more.
Young Chief. What a pleasant surprise.
I've come to tell you I'm leaving. Am I free to go?
Well, that depends on what your definition of freedom is. You are free to go. When I say so.
Then I'm your prisoner.
Word of advice, young chief. Never rush to judgment. Because soon, all my enemies will see their last light of day. And when that time comes, I promise you, you don't want to be amongst them.
My Emperor Claudius has sent me to squeeze the worry from your face.
Go back and tell the Emperor I am only interested in one thing, my freedom. That way. Tarzan.
Come on.
There he is! Get him!
Tamma!
Neither the time nor the strength to break those chains.
Nor do you.
Is that a threat? Whatever your mood, I pride myself on being a merciful ruler. I understand that you have befriended Athena and Cassius. Where are they?
They both think I betrayed them. Something I would never do.
I look forward to seeing you die in the arena. Should be fun.
Things are looking rather bleak, wouldn't you say?
The man who plays the fool only fools himself.
It's called accepting your fate.
It's called surrender. You can hide behind your laughter all you want. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to face yourself.
Got a lot of fight in you. You do. It's too bad. It's too bad. You would have made a good leader.
I am a good leader.
Yes. Chief, I believe you said. And that's precisely why we gave you this royal cell. Get this man some water.
Get him some water!
We don't want him to die too quickly.
Athena.
How did you escape the dungeons?
I was Tarzan. You fool! You've brought the soldiers here! Cassius, no! The Upland is trustworthy! You refused to tell Claudius about your whereabouts, and now goes to the arena.
What of his friend?
Guilty of no more than ignorance, I think. But he anguishes about it. Athena, they need our help.
You heard! Strangers are now fighting our battles for us. Is this the story we wish to tell our children?
No, Athena! No more cowering!
Or is it one which details our valiant efforts in our search for freedom? I say, our moment has finally come.
For our children!
It's time to fight like Romans! Okay, arm yourselves! Let's get ready!
Arm yourself, Uplander.
I need no weapons.
I will not fight an unarmed man!
Finish him.
He's already beaten! To kill him would prove nothing.
Only one man will remain alive in this arena. Kill him. Very good, Uplander. But let's see how you fare against a more formidable opponent.
Jump.
I won't harm him.
Then you both will die.
Tarzan, it makes no sense for both of us to die.
Execute them!
Tell your men to put down their weapons.
Now what's your pleasure, Athena?
To see your blood flow as did my father's.
Athena, no! If you kill him, you'll be no better than him.
You had better kill me, or else my men will make certain you do not have another opportunity.
Athena!
Be a leader, like your father.
Uncle, you're nothing.
Kill her! Kill her! Kill her!
Take him away!
No! No! I'm Emperor! I am Emperor Cosmos! No! No! No!
Hey. The honeybird.
Oh, great.
I hope all this hasn't ruined your sense of adventure.
No. But this was a little too strange.
Next time, I'll feed the honeybird.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
What are you doing?
What?
You're eating M&Ms.
Yeah, so are you?
Well, I'm not an M&M. You don't eat your own kind, it's unnatural.
Here, give me that.
Ooh, I like crispy. Give me the bags. Oh, that's just disturbing.
Welcome, my putrid pupils. It's time for tonight's performance. Who's monster enough to show us a scare? You're next! upcoming attractions.
In this wasteland, I am the one who runs from both the living and the dead. A man reduced to a single instinct. Survive.
It is by my hand! You will rise from the ashes of this world!
We are not things! We are not things!
Where is she taking them? I want them back! They're my property!
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Want to get through this?
Let's go!
As the world fell, each of us in our own way was broken. It was hard to know who was more crazy. Me or everyone else.
This chaos. 1,000 people in an iron box. 18 years I've hated the train. 18 years I've waited for this moment.
This is your world. The train saved humanity.
The engine lasts forever. The population must always be kept in balance.
I said sit down!
Passengers, eternal order flows from the sacred engine. We must occupy our preordained position. I belong to the front. You belong to the tail. Know your place. Keep your place.
Those bastards in the front think they own us.
We'll be different when we get there.
What do you say?
We take the engine. And we control the world.
When is the time?
Soon.
This is disorder.
We're going to the front. Open the gate.
We know you well, Mr. Curtis. We've been watching you. Precisely 74% of you shall die.
Everybody back!
I'm not a leader.
You're already a leader.
This is your destiny.
Sergeant. Terrible, usa kanyagi, makakitiho.
Indio. This time, try to run faster.
Yes, sir. I did hear the order to fall back.
Yet you chose to disobey.
The machine gun jammed. I saw an opportunity to advance.
In defiance of a superior officer. Pardon, Lieutenant, I don't hear you. Speak up.
Yes, sir. In defiance of a superior officer.
If that machine gun had unjammed before you reached the barricades, the entire company might have been wiped out.
Major, you have the right to press charges if you wish, but be advised that I have received a communique from General Tombeur. Today's action broke the back of the German defenses in this area. The general is ecstatic. He has awarded us a company citation, and the young lieutenant here a promotion.
I see.
It would be a shame to stain our achievement with controversy, don't you think?
Yes, I think it would.
By order of General Tombeur, with his congratulations and his thanks. Mine as well, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Here is the real prize, worth its weight in gold. Months ago, we were promised a shipment of these from Europe, but they're long overdue. They've simply gone missing, until now. The supply ship was to round Cape of Good Hope and arrive on the east coast at Kinde. However, we've just received word that the ship ran aground on the west coast at Cape Lopez. 24 Vickers machine guns, 4 mortars, and 2 light British howitzers.
Imagine what we could do with those.
Especially when we tried to take Tabura.
Exactly. That is why you men are being sent to Cape Lopez to bring back those guns.
An expedition across the Congo?
Yes. Listen. We'll get you as far as Bonga. From there, you'll proceed on foot to Franceville on the Ogowé River, where you will pick up a boat for the remainder of the trip. Once you have the guns, you'll come back the same way. Major Boucher?
Possible, but hardly ideal. The terrain is merciless. We can expect to lose a lot of men. What about the French?
They haven't the transportation to spare. As for the British, well, we simply can't trust the British. No, gentlemen, it's entirely up to you. Questions? Dismissed.
Colonel, may I have a word? Wanted to thank you again for the promotion.
You deserve it.
I doubt Major Boucher sees it that way. With all respect, sir,
I was wondering why you chose to Paris on this mission.
The Major is a careful soldier, very disciplined, used to making hard decisions. These are qualities you would do well to learn. He, in turn, needs your energy and talent. I expect you to give him your full support. Between the two of you, I think we stand an excellent chance of getting those guns.
You can depend on us, sir.
Captain, I'm depending on you. I know my faith is not misplaced.
No, sir. I won't let you down.
What idiot told this one up?
Just think of it as a little hike.
A hike, he says. I'd rather be back in the trenches and go back in that jungle. Go. Mungo Kidogo. What does it mean?
Mungo Kidogo.
Kidogo.
Little god?
Askari soldier, so you struck down by bad German bullet, Indy. So you die, then come back to life. You cough a bullet, spit on ground with much contempt, lead Askari to victory. Very big magic.
No, Barnaby, the men have it all wrong. It's not magic, I'm just lucky. The bullet struck my locket, see?
Ooh, this is a very small target, so your juju very powerful. Little god, you cannot die.
2 promotions in one day. First captain, no god. You amaze me.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
On damn near getting us all killed. What you did today was hardly cause for promotion. It was stupid. Next time you disobey my command, I'll skin you alive and feed you to the hyenas. Clear?
As a bell, sir.
You have the devil's luck. I hope it holds. We could all use some of it on this trip.
Don't make an enemy of that man, Indy.
He'll run us into the ground. With him in charge, who needs Germans?
Anything you say, Mangdoro Gonzola, or whatever your name is nowadays.
Sergeant, forward!
Letter to T.E. Lawrence, begun December 3rd, 1916. My dear Ned, I have embarked on a great adventure. My fellows and I are to cross the interior to retrieve a consignment of weapons much needed by our war effort. It is a daunting trek of 2,000 miles. But in Africa, a single machine gun can be the deciding factor in a battle, the difference between victory and defeat. In your writings to me, you have said that the sun in Arabia is the harshest in the world. I hate to dispute your claim, old friend, but I think our African sun could teach yours a thing or two. It is God's blast furnace. I believe our cause in Africa is similar to the situation you've described in Arabia. I've heard my men speak of their desire for nationhood. Under German rule, I doubt Africa could ever achieve self-determination. But after the bloodshed here, with our guidance, perhaps things will be different. My Sergeant Bartlemy personifies all that is good about this country. He is strong of character, loyal of heart, fierce of spirit. It is for him that we fight, that his children may someday inherit this land.
There's nothing you can do. Keep the men moving.
To fear from enemy bullets than from the diseases and parasites with which God has afflicted this land. Death lurks everywhere. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. I can't imagine the Germans are much better off. I'm beginning to wonder if both sides aren't fighting the wrong enemy.
Odd. I don't see a soul.
Germans, you think?
Not this far west. Deserters, perhaps. Separatist scum? Hmm.
What is that smell?
This is a bad place, Captain. Very bad.
Major, there is a body over here. Mama.
Mama yote! Empezame!
Check the huts.
Sweet Jesus.
What the hell happened here?
Smallpox from the look of it. Smallpox? The entire village?
Major! Major! Go quickly!
Seems you have found a survivor.
Poor thing. Hey, little fella.
Don't touch him. He's diseased.
Major, if we cannot touch the child, how can we take him with us?
We don't, Sergeant. We leave him right here.
But, sir, it's just a little boy.
And?
He can't care for himself. If we leave him here, he'll die.
He's dead already, Captain. I won't have him brought along in a sentimental gesture, just so he can spread sickness among the men.
Sir, I disagree.
You are being irrational, letting your emotion cloud your judgment. A good officer must learn that one bad decision can endanger his men and put his entire command at risk.
Yes, sir.
We have a mission. Have the men form up. We move out in 2 minutes.
You leave boy behind, Captain Indy?
I'm not in command.
This is Ubangi child. Ubangi like me. Part of me think you would not leave this child if this was a white child.
Orders are orders. Gather the men. My gun is burning up.
Smallpox?
Yellow fever, it's bad. The others are getting worse. They can't continue much longer.
We can't trek through this jungle burdened with the sick. We'll never make it. Provide minimum rations. Perhaps they can make it back to Bonga from here.
First the child, now these men? Who do we leave behind next, Major?
Whomever we have to, Captain.
What's the idea, Napa? Bush is right, you know. They have a slim chance, but it's a better chance than they would have with us.
They won't make it. I'm telling you, Remy, I've gone over this thing twice. According to Boucher, we're here.
But as near as I can tell, we're down here somewhere.
Are you sure?
I need to look at the other maps.
They are with Sergeant Bartholomew. Hold on, I'll go get them. Sergeant Bartholomew, we need the... Indy, could I have a word with you?
What is it? Where are the maps?
It will only take a moment. Congratulations, it's a boy.
Oh my God, he brought the kid. Where have you been keeping him?
Back with the bearers. What will you do to me now, Captain?
Damn it, Sergeant, I can't believe you'd put me in this position.
You did not know I took the boy.
But I'm responsible. And when Boucher has you shot, that will also be my responsibility. Keep an eye on them.
Where are you going?
We can't hide this, Remy. Boucher better hear it from me first. Maybe I can smooth things over.
I'm not feeling well. Is it important?
Yes, sir.
Come.
It's the child, sir, from the village. He's here in camp.
Who disobeyed my orders?
It seems the boy followed us, sir. The bears at the rear of the column took him in. Sergeant Bartlemy discovered his presence and reported it to me.
I see.
The bears were unaware of the orders, sir. I failed to make it known to them. The fault is mine. I accept full responsibility.
Commendable. But it does not change things. Tomorrow morning when we move out, make certain that that child does not move out with us.
Sir, if I may, the boy has come this far. He seems in good health.
I dare say he would be showing symptoms by now. Most likely dead, in fact.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. Can you assure me, staking all of our lives on the answer, that that child is not the carrier of disease?
I can diagnose with absolute certainty. Not out here.
You have the answer, Captain. The rational decision. Leave the boy. Tie him to a tree, if you have to.
Be careful. What happened with the major?
His veins in his forehead started bulging. I thought his head would explode. So I lied.
Good policy, it usually works.
What of the child?
He can't come with us, I'm sorry. The major was very specific.
Major Boucher is very bad, very evil.
He's trying to do what's best for all the men, including you.
Killing the boy is best for Bartholomew? Make me a better soldier?
That's not what I meant.
Major Boucher only cares what's best for Major Boucher. Only cares for what's best for his people.
He cares about your people, too. That's why he's here. That's why we're all here. To get the Germans out of Africa so your people can have a future.
Captain Indy, you're a very good man. A kind man, but not a very smart man. Belgians are not here for my people's future. Belgians are here for white people's future. When this war is over, will the Belgians go home, leave Africa to my people? No! The Belgians want to own African soil. Same as the Germans. No difference.
How can you say that? You're a sergeant in the Belgian army.
Belgian white man came and took me from my village and made of me a white man soldier. Took all young men to be white man soldier. My family is hungry. I'm not there to feed them. I'm here, fighting your war. Maybe going to die. When war is over, Africa still not belong to my people. You cannot make a future for my people, Captain. Belgians, France, Germans, all the same. Here is my people's future. Every child, if he grows strong, if he grows wise, someday he will make a future for my people. Not be a white man's soldier in white man's Africa, but a black man, an African man, in his Africa. You savvy me, Captain?
I don't speak Ubangi.
He said, would you like to be his friend?
I have my orders. I'm sorry.
Tonight I received a stunning lesson in political science from the most unlikely of sources. If my sergeant is right, if this is nothing more than a white man's war for possession of black man's soil, then I have to ask myself just what it is I'm doing here.
Where's Bartleby? I haven't seen him. Here he is.
Oh, no.
Let's move out. Captain Defense, did we suffer some miscommunication last night?
No, sir.
Eyes right, facing me.
Company! Attention! Left face!
Sergeant, it's a dangerous game you're playing with me.
But, sir, this boy is not sick.
I thank you for your opinion. Give me that child.
He will come with us.
By God, I will be obeyed! My men aren't perishing in the jungle like dogs. It's treason, Sergeant! Treason! Captain, draw your sidearm and take him. If he refuses me again, shoot him!
But, sir, he's my sergeant.
That is not your concern. I am your concern. Now draw your weapon. It seems I'll have you up on charges after all. Sergeant, step forward. One last time. Hand this child over. It is not a request. Back in line.
Toto. Private Zimu also refuses to continue without the child, sir.
I said back in line! You think this is a game? Do you think you can test me? Do you think I can't shoot all of you? By God, I will! I'll shoot every last man! Starting with you!
You're being irrational. Emotions are clouding your judgment. You're endangering the men and putting our mission at risk.
This is mutiny, Captain.
I disagree. Now drop your weapon. It's not a request.
I'll have you before a firing squad. All of you.
Yes, sir. Shall we move out?
Christmas Eve. It has been raining solidly for a week. There's been no let-up. Most of the bears are either dead or have deserted. It is clear to me that most of our men won't live to see the new year. including, I fear, our doctor, Captain LaFleur. The closest thing to Christmas joy in the midst of all this is our little friend's laughter as we attempt to celebrate the season.
Ne nous laissez pas succomber à la tentation, mais guérissez-nous du mal, ainsi soit-il.
As we cross this country, we leave a trail of corpses in our wake like Hansel and Gretel leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. I'm beginning to lose hope of ever reaching Cape Lopez.
Tell your friend there, I can't go on. You have to leave me behind.
Build a litter. We'll take him with us.
No! I forbid it. The rules still apply.
You heard me!
Kuila etamiti!
Who can I speak to about hiring a boat?
You boys look like you crawled through hell on your bellies.
We didn't crawl.
Ask for Sloat.
Mr. Sloat?
Zacharias Sloat, at your service. Who might you be?
Captain Defonce, Belgian Army.
Don't get many visitors here.
My men and I need passage to Cape Lopez.
500 miles downriver. It'll cost you, sonny.
I can't help dwelling on the terrible cost of this journey so far. I hope the French at Port Gentil can provide Major Boucher with men necessary for the return trip. God help us.
What are you writing there?
Letter to a friend. And you?
My wife, back in Belgium.
Captain, if I don't get the chance to mail this, would you see to it? You mail it.
Damn it, Sergeant. Get that brat away from that tiller. I said man the helm. Don't play with it like a toy. Hey, you. You. Take his place.
Tu quoi, mahele pakat?
Get down!
Who's the hell are they?
The British rebels! Deserters! Sergeant, the tiller! We're headed for shore! We run aground, they'll cut us to pieces!
Sukusa. Yivio. Get them to me.
little bastard saved our skins.
What did you say to him?
I said I'm his friend. And I also said I do not wish to leave him. But if I go away, he should not be afraid. He must grow strong and wise, make his people proud.
Sergeant, under no circumstances are you given leave to die. That's an order.
One I expect you to obey for a change. You're gonna make it.
Captain Indy! Captain Indy!
What is that place?
A hospital, I hear tell. Run by some bloody German.
Did you hear, Major? Dr. Boat will drop off the sick.
Ignore that last order, Mr. Sloat. Remain on your present course. I'll not hand a single man under my command over to the Bosch.
Sir, it's the hospital.
German hospital, Lieutenant.
What difference does it make?
They could torture us for information.
If we don't stop, more of the men are gonna die.
Better that than the Germans getting a chance at those guns. I'm giving an order, Captain. I will not be defied again.
To hell with the Germans. And to hell with you.
You heard me, Mr. Sloat. Head for the dock.
Captain Indy, Major Bush is right. You're being...
irrational.
Yeah, that's it, irrational.
Dearest Emily, if you receive this, it will be the last time you ever hear. Relax, Major. We made it. Once you're well, you can bring all the charges against me you like.
No. Wire the boat with explosives. Can't let the guns fall into German hands. You're in command now. It's up to you to get those guns through.
I won't let you down, sir.
Of course you will. You're soft, undisciplined, not fit to command men.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, nothing. A few solid needles wouldn't cure. Excusez-moi. We are a little busy today.
Merci, doctor.
Let's go tell the sergeant.
Sergeant, wake up. You have a visitor. Bartlemy? Bartlemy?
I'm sorry. Please, you have to leave now.
He's gone. He's gone.
Was he the boy's father?
He was his friend. Now the boy has nobody. You speak Ubangi?
Yes, I do.
Tell him that his friend loved him. And he must never forget what his friend said. Don't be afraid. Grow strong and wise. Make your people proud. Will you tell him that, sister?
Poor little thing. Does he have a name?
Bartlemy. His name's Bartlemy.
Allah Barthélemy.
Colonel, our situation is desperate. We must get those guns to East Africa, and we need extra men to do it. I must insist.
You are in no position to insist. Need I remind you this is French territory, not Belgian?
Sir, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand. Half this garrison is down with malaria. The hospital cannot accommodate them all. I can have your weapons loaded onto your boat, but I can't assign you any men for the journey. I'm sorry. Is there anything else?
I have these letters. One to Belgium, one to Arabia. Would you see they're posted?
Of course.
Damn the French! Don't they know we are fighting on the same side?
We'll make do without them.
What are you talking about? You're not seriously thinking of going back up that river?
We have our orders. Zimu, agalima matachi itu.
Mon Dieu, you're insane! We're down to 12 men. Most of us can barely stand. We'll never make it.
Our troops need those guns. Colonel Matthew put his faith in me. So did Major Boucher. I'm not going to let them down.
Then go! Throw your life away on a fool's errand? I'm staying right here.
Remy, you and I are friends. But don't forget that I'm your superior. If you refuse to go, I might be obliged to consider that an act of desertion.
I've gone through hell and mutiny at your side. And now, you're going to pull rank on me?
No. No, I won't pull rank on you. But I'm going, with or without you.
With me.
In that case, see that the French begin loading our boat in preparation for departure. That's an order, Lieutenant!
Yes, Captain, sir! Right away!
What was that? Belgian salute.
Listen to me, Sonny. If If you think you're gonna rig my boat with them fireworks, you're as crazy as a rat in a tin can.
Tend to your duties, Mr. Slode. I'll tend to mine.
Cast off, you heathens! Cast off, foreigner! Cast off! Furnace needs stoking, sonny. Hop to it, lad.
Juba, come help me. Furnace needs stoking.
Juba?
He's dead. Jiggers. I can feel them moving around under my skin. Big rat bastards.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want my feet accused of desertion, Captain.
Ist sicher niemandem, das sich bewegt? Ich glaube, sie sind alle tot.
Oh my God, German!
So, verbrennt die Toten hinterm Dorf! Vorsicht mit dem Leben! Gleich ins Spital!
Don't try to talk. Slowly, slowly. Now take this. If I wanted you dead, I would have left you on the boat. Go on, take it.
You're German.
perceptive.
Then I'm your prisoner.
Sorry. I can't accept your surrender. We simply haven't the facilities. My apologies to the Belgian army. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, go back to sleep, huh?
What are you doing?
Back away, Fritz. I'm taking this boat and leaving.
In the first place, my name isn't Fritz, it's Albert. And in the second place, you're not going anywhere. I won't allow it.
If you interfere, I'll be forced to shoot you.
Don't bother with me, just shoot yourself. You might as well. In your condition, you never survive your trip. It's your health that concerns me.
I have my orders.
Young man, you wouldn't be doing yourself or your orders much good by winding up dead. Now look at you, you can barely hold that weapon. Now come back to the ward. You need to recuperate.
I'll recuperate right here, thanks.
On the boat? Mein Gott, das wären Idiot, so ein Holzkopf.
And I'm warning you. If any German troops show up, I'll set off these charges and blow this boat to Kingdom Come.
Well, I hope they don't show up too late. The explosion would wake up my wife. And kindly blow yourself up away from my dock. I need it in one piece.
Guten Abend. I'm Mrs. Schweitzer. You can call me Helene. Albert told me you were down here. I brought you some tea. Now make sure you drink this.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're quite welcome. You know, you shouldn't worry so much about your silly guns. They've been here 5 days, and nobody's bothered them.
5 days?
Yeah.
I've been here 5 days?
Yeah, 5 days you had fever. We are so glad you're feeling better.
Good morning, brave young captain. How are we feeling today? You should really stop waving that thing around. Somebody could get hurt.
Why didn't you say something when you boarded the boat?
You seemed in no mood to listen. Besides, I had more immediate concerns, like not being blown into small bloody fragments of my former self. I do apologize for punching your face so profoundly. I'm dazed with regret.
It's all right, forget it.
I'm greatly relieved. You are to take this upon awakening. Doctor's orders.
Where are they all coming from?
From near and far. From all around. Some travel many days to see Uganga.
What's Uganga?
Uganga is not a what. Uganga is a who. A doctor, of course. Come, young captain. Come and see.
Better, Captain. Better.
Captain Dynamite, scourge of the Kaiser. I see you are still in one piece, how fortunate.
My men?
5 survived, including you. Sir.
What about Remy, the other European officer?
He was asking for you. Come on, take it to him. You can get it out.
He'll pull through?
A miracle, considering the man has got the constitution of an ox.
What about his feet?
Jiggers burrowed into the soles to lay their eggs. Don't worry, he'll walk again. I got the egg sacs out and I stopped the infection. He lost only 2 toes. Lucky, really.
Morning, Mr. Sloat. Glad to see you're still alive.
Oh, I'm not meant for cross food. I make those lovely jokes.
Remy, you've got a visitor. If you'll excuse me, my patients are waiting.
Figures I'd find you in bed. What's the slacking off?
Doctor tell you I lost 2 toes? That leaves 8. More than enough to kick your butt up around your ears.
You're looking better. He says you'll be up and around in no time.
Just don't ask me to dance.
I wouldn't think of it. God knows how many toes I'd lose. I'm sorry, Remy. I was wrong.
C'est la vie. He's a good fellow, that traitor. We owe him our lives, I think.
Bravo. You play incredibly.
I usually play organ. Bach's music is transcendent. It even survives my attempts.
My Albert is too modest. Back in Europe, he was a renowned recitalist.
A little bit.
And lecturer. He holds degrees in philosophy, theology, and medicine. He's written books on all those subjects.
Stelina, you're boring this young man to tears. Me as well.
He hates to brag. And so I must do it for him.
J.S. Bach. Bach, musician and poet. Paul and his interpreters. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what's a man like you doing out here in the backside of creation?
Running a hospital.
Yes, I can see that. But why?
Because it's needed.
But it's so hopeless. You just left Europe and came out here? A man of your talents?
Must apply them in the service of humanity. God gives us talents for that very purpose. Not to use them is the gravest sin of all.
Moses must have left that one out.
You have a quick mind, impertinent but quick.
But what can you possibly hope to accomplish? This whole continent is festering with disease. What you're doing, it's like trying to hold back a tidal wave.
Well, I see it more as gathering pebbles on a beach. I couldn't gather them all, of course, but I certainly can gather a handful each day. And each pebble I save has value and worth. I saved you, nicht wahr? Do you play?
I had lessons. I wasn't very good.
Being good isn't necessarily the point. Doing the best with what you have is.
And now, meine Damen und Herren, we present the finest duet recital in the whole province of Gabon.
It's the only duet recital in the province of Gabon.
Exactly. What does he say?
These men are from the Puffin tribe, upriver. They have been rowing all night, sent by their chief to fetch Oganga. They beg Oganga to come with all haste. The chief's son is dying. They beseech Oganga to come. They will take you upriver.
But how? There are no conditions. These men are exhausted.
It just so happens that I have a boat for hire.
Reasonable rates?
Wood for the furnace. Doesn't get much cheaper.
Done.
Jamala!
Civilization is collapsing all around us.
Because of the war?
No. The war is not the cause, merely a symptom. Would it ever occur to you to enter a stranger's home and slaughter all who live there and seize the house as your own?
Of course not.
Why?
It would be wrong.
Your heart tells you this. But yet when governments decide to invade the stranger's home and commit murder, millions of men as moral and ethical as you flock to the task, even at the cost of their own lives. Why?
It's not the same thing.
It's something you've been taught to believe. Society doesn't want thinking men who arrive at their own convictions. It wants servants who do as they are told. People prefer society to do their thinking for them. It's easier. It takes away the need to make moral choices. It leaves nothing but the simple obligation to obey. Just imagine this world if if no person could rely on a country to justify his actions? Just imagine if every man had to give a personal account for all he did. The hope for a human future lies not in nations, or governments, or religions, not even in the stars themselves. It lies only in the human heart.
Mote na bino banso na azali.
Did we get here in time?
I think so. Thanks to you.
What's Oganga mean?
Medicine man. Healer. Actually, the closest translation would be giver and taker of life.
Giver and taker?
Well, these tribes have no understanding of anesthesia, so when I put the patient under, they think I've taken his life away. And when he comes out of it after surgery, they think I've restored life to him.
What's he saying?
My pain is gone. My pain is gone. Natosi Mganga. Nakolongola ngai nakati ya mpasi oyo. He says, thank you, Oganga. Thank you for taking away my pain.
Now you must tell him something for me. You've learned what it truly means to suffer and have that suffering eased. As one who has suffered, you must consider it your sacred duty in this life to ease the suffering of others, if you can, and never to cause it. Can you look into this man's face and still ask me why I came to Africa?
The chief inquires of the war in Europe. He asks if many men have been killed.
Baleki misatu?
More than 3?
Yes, more than 3.
Baleki misatu.
Bakoki kozala lokola zomi?
As many as 10?
Yes, as many as 10.
Ya solo baleki zomi.
Utamutu atuni ndengenini. Pitumba oyo ikomi makasi boye. Mpo na nini bakokanzi ya kukoka. Nabino bakukaketi kosongane iboso. Ikoyo ndengekani bakukokoka bakwite bawiji.
He says, such a costly war. Why don't your chiefs meet for a palaver? How can your tribes afford to pay for so many dead men?
What does he mean, pay?
Here, when 2 tribes go to war, it is a rule that each side pays the other compensation for the men that are killed.
Compensation?
Chickens, goats, pigs.
They place a currency value on human life? That's barbaric.
At least they place some value on it, which is more than I can say for my fellow Europeans. If you wish to compare barbarities. My father writes often of the war. Most recently, he tells of a French effort to capture a German position in the Lingenkopf, which is a mountain nearby. French sent wave after wave of men up the slopes. The slaughter went on for hours. By the time the French generals called off the offensive, they had lost 30,000 men. So these people can't comprehend 10 men killed. So how do I explain 30,000 French boys lying in heaps on the slopes of the Lingenkopf? The result of a morning's battle? Or the 7 or 8 million killed in the war so far?
Kobuma, batodix bandele, balingi mbongo mingi.
What did he say?
He says the Europeans must be very rich to kill 10 men in a battle.
It was on this very river, on a trip such as this, that my thoughts drifted into a contemplation so deep that I sank into my own heart and mind. And in that harmony of thoughts, there leapt unbidden to my mind a phrase: reverence for life. Everything I am or I ever shall be stems from it and leads back to it.
But what does it mean?
You value your life? You want to continue to live?
Of course.
That's the most fundamental trait of awareness one you share in common with all living creatures, the desire for further life. The thinking man looks into his heart and he recognizes this truth: I'm life which wills to live, in the midst of life which wills to live. Look around you, soldier. Life is everywhere. It creeps, it flies, it writes symphonies, it builds cathedrals, but most of all, it wills to live and go on living. The thinking man gives every life the same reverence that he gives his own.
Sometimes taking life is inevitable. To eat, I have to hunt. To survive a leopard's attack, I have to shoot it.
If you want guidelines, you've come to the wrong place. Reverence is a state of mind, not a set of rules. All it requires is everything be done in deep awareness. Good is whatever promotes life. Evil is whatever destroys it. From there, you make your own decisions.
What's that? Looks like a French patrol boat.
What's this all about? Who's in charge here? Captain Emile Rostand, French Army. Is Albert Schweitzer on board?
I'm Albert Schweitzer.
Dr. Schweitzer, you will please step off the boat and remain yourself into my custody.
What? What have I done?
Do as I say.
That feel! Lousy, dick-infected, hump-backed, weasel-faced, disease-bearing. Indy, thank God. Help me reason with these idiots.
Elena, what's going on here?
It seems we are no longer welcome in French territory.
Explain yourself, Captain.
All German nationals currently in French territory are to be deported back to Europe by order of Senator Clemenceau.
We have been here 4 years, even since before the war began. We never caused the French any trouble.
That is not my concern. I am to escort you to the French garrison at Port-Gentil.
As a prisoner of war?
Call it what you like. Get them to the boat.
Fletcher and French dog, you'll have to go through me first.
Lieutenant.
I'll pound each man into a puddle of grease.
Lieutenant, stand down.
Captain, this man is doing nothing here but treating the sick.
He's German. Our orders are very specific. You may take the matter up with my superiors if you wish.
Well, your superiors aren't here at the moment, are they? If they were, I'm sure they'd see reason.
Step aside.
Look, I have a far more important task for you and your men. You see that boat over there? It contains a shipment of weapons bound for Lake Tanganyika. I want you to forget this nonsense and provide me an escort east.
Are you insane? That would take months.
It's crucial these guns get through. They're desperately needed in the offensive on Tabora.
Tabora has already fallen. As of 3 days ago, it appears your weapons weren't as crucial as you thought. Now stand aside and stop protecting this German, before I'm tempted to wonder where your allegiance lies. Why are you giving me so much trouble? You, of all people, should understand. I have orders. I'm a soldier, like you.
You're a petty bureaucrat with a gun.
Tarzan! Restrain these men at gunpoint. If they give us any more trouble, shoot them for treason. Get the doctor and his wife onto the boat immediately. No! All aboard!
What about them, Rustin?
Who?
The people back there. The patients, the sick, the suffering. What's gonna happen to them?
They will go back to dying.
Stop!
Clemenceau feels that security has been too lax in our territory. I can't say I disagree.
But Francis has done nothing wrong. He treats the sick.
If not for him, we'd both be dead. Something must be done. An appeal must be made.
But there is nothing to appeal. The decision is firm. He's German and he has to go. That's all there is to it.
Why won't you listen? Why won't you understand? Those people were left to die up there. We're talking about human lives. Why isn't that worth something? Why is this, all this paper, worth so much more than that? Damn it! Bureaucrats will be the death of us all.
One last thing. As concerns your shipment of weapons, your government has decided those guns are more urgently needed in France. You and your lieutenant are to escort them back to Europe by first available steamer.
The expedition. All those lives for nothing.
That's not for me or you to say, Captain. Orders are orders.
Doctor.
Keep moving.
Corporal. It's not necessary.
I don't have to take orders from a Belgian.
Do you enjoy chewing your food?
We wanted to say goodbye.
It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Eleni, why don't you go on? I'll be right there.
I'll help you with the bag. Help a lady with her bags, you swine. Didn't your mother raise you properly? Et la galanterie française, en avant!
I tried talking to them. They won't listen.
So it goes. And you? You are well?
Until I met you, I thought I was becoming a person I could respect. Now I'm not so sure. I feel sick in my soul.
That's a disease even I can't treat. I'm afraid it's up to you to heal yourself.
I don't know where to start.
You already have, soldier.
I'll always think of you about that floating arsenal, ripe with the promise of death. And yet we subverted that promise, didn't we? We used it to save a life, nicht wahr?
Das ist vielleicht das Beste.
A little subversion is good for the soul.
I'll be in the bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please notice that exits are conveniently located at the front and rear of this auditorium. When leaving the theater, we suggest that the exit at the front of the auditorium will allow you easier access to the parking areas. Thank you.